Zhang quickly said, "Eat slowly. Don't choke, no one is robbing you. I'm full." At this time, Zhang asked the young master, "When did you learn my arrow blocking technique?" The male lead stammered for a long time. He could only pretend he didn't understand. The guard pointed to the ground, and the male lead was speechless. Stealing other people's martial arts is a taboo. I used the nanomachine function to steal martial arts. I did such a stupid thing. At this time, Zhang said with a smile, "Well done." Zhang said, "I was your subordinate. If it weren't for the six-sex alliance, I would have taught you." The male lead's tears couldn't be held back anymore. "Except for my mother, the current Zhang is the best to me. When my mother died, I promised Zhang that I wouldn't cry again and never cry again." When Zhang was about to leave, he said that Madame Hua had passed away. "Young master, you have endured until now. It's not easy. I can't be by your side after entering the pavilion. After crying today, you must become stronger. Thank you for your care for me." The scene changed. More than 1,000 people stood in front of the temple. All the kings of Buddhist sects raised their hands. These newcomers are nervous when they come to Devil Palace. In this competition for the young leader, these small sects must stand in line. This person started cursing as soon as he appeared. A bunch of stupid guys. This batch of chess players is really terrible. They have no courage. The person who spoke is the demon sect's leader. Right, Protector, Yan Wang, Li, Huo. You guys are not ready to die. You come here. Only these few in front look quite imposing. They are the sons of the 6 major sects. There should be one more. Where is the young master? This ugly woman is not a good person. She uses her most powerful move. My fingers are almost bald from playing. The relatives on the scene almost fell down. Screaming in pain, this is the strongest attack. Only to save the person in the last row. Yan Ruyu looked at the fallen people strangely. Tutu was curious about listening to a song. Even he himself didn't know. She has a very effective curse. The male lead arrived at the Demon Way Museum early in the morning, but he didn't enter. And Hao Pai didn't allow him to enter. Isn't it like going to the market late? It must be the people who wanted to kill me before. Forget it. Bear with it, and the storm will pass. Better not to conflict with them. Those guys want to kill me at every turn. I'm afraid they will kill me immediately when we meet. The male lead was the last one to enter the venue. So many people. It's hard for me to squeeze to the front row. I'll just stand behind. People in front were talking about the male lead. Look, the one in black, number 7, is the leader's illegitimate son. He can't learn any martial arts. He will be the first to be eliminated. The male lead thought, I don't need to listen to know what they are talking about. These losers. And laughed at him. At this time, the right protector Yan Wang on the stage saw it. The male lead was being pushed to the last row. It's really funny. The way to attract attention is quite interesting. The leader's illegitimate son. The bugle sounded in unison. The leader slowly walked out of the hall. Everyone was stunned, staring at the leader intently, and slowly walked up to the throne. This is a stumble that followed the leader out. almost fell. This is the left protector, the Mad Knife Night Horse. You're wearing such shabby clothes to such a grand occasion. You're a drunkard. The masked man in front turned around and said, "Shut up, you too. This person is amazing. The leader's personal bodyguard is Manhwa Maluo Kian. Those wearing masks are ruthless. This is the leader of the heavenly demon sect, the aura of Tianyuzong. Purely oppressive." Everyone dared not look directly. The male lead whispered, "This oppressive feeling is too strong. Could that person be my father?" The great protector Pluto shouted, "Silence!" And the crowd was silent. The great protector, the king of hell, bowed respectfully and said, "Get ready." The leader stood up and said, "You are the talents who shoulder the future of the cult. Welcome to the Demon Sect Valley. Here you can practice your martial arts and become the pillars of the religion." Everyone shouted that day, "Long live the demon god sect. Thank you for your hard work." The leader saw the male lead in the last row at a glance. "Is this my illegitimate son?" The male lead sighed. His eyes were so indifferent at first sight. "Well, I didn't have much expectation anyway. After all, he didn't show up when my mother died." After the leader left, Yan Wang said, "The official investment will start now." Everyone started to discuss again. Yan Wang gritted his teeth in anger. He roared, "Can't you stand properly? Let me give you a brief explanation. Listen up. In the year 174 of the Magic Hall is divided into 6 stages. Each stage has exams and advanced exam challenges. There's only one chance." Everyone started to discuss again. "There's only one chance. If you fail, you will be eliminated. This is a sniper with number 2 on his body in the front row. I'm allowed to ask questions when I'm talking." He was about to lie with a smug expression. You should have heard that. From the moment the Red Deer Hall, all the relatives of a leader lost their privileges. Do you have any suggestions? Want to be eliminated before the competition? The person next to him laughed out loud. But the next moment, he became a wilted eggplant. I know what you want to ask. The exam of the 6th stage of the Demon Way Pavilion is only once. You will think there are too few opportunities, but those who pass the exam will have 3 special rewards. The first reward is the Dragon Group. The 2 in front are discussing. This magic dragon group is the elixir of the world. Absorbing it can give you 20 years of internal force. The male lead thinks he has no internal energy now. If I pass, I can increase my internal energy in a short time. The king of hell said, the second reward is the martial arts manual. The magic tower's dense study room, divided into 5 floors. After passing a stage exam, a floor will be open to you, compared to internal energy. He wants to survive. The martial arts manual is more urgent. But you guys, you can't go to the 5th floor anyway. The left protector, Hang Dao, said, Yan Wang, your every move is very annoying. With so many people below, the morale suddenly rose, and then suddenly fell sharply. You are one of the best in the demon sect. Yan Wang announced the last 3rd reward. Given to you. Level and position. 5 levels, upper, middle, and lower. And the right too. It's okay to be a general of a gang. If you are the descendant of a famous family, It would be embarrassing if you can't become the leader. Pan Gao complained aside. If this 6th stage is called an exam, it's basically impossible to pass. In the past 100 years, less than 10 passed. Yan Wang said, after passing the previous stages, positions will be recognized. They are all students at the beginning, but there will be superiors and subordinates later. The male lead immediately decided, if you want to survive, they can only pass the exams. Climbing up is the way to survive. Yama said, that's about it. I've said it. Start to assign dormitories and teams. The 1st stage exam will be conducted. The male lead said, what's going on? It's just the 1st stage exam. Everyone was confused. Everyone was discussing. Suddenly, there's a 1st stage exam. Shouldn't we learn something before taking the exam? Yan Wang roared, it's too noisy. If you fail the 1st stage exam, you will leave the Demon Valley immediately. He wouldn't even be qualified as a lower-level samurai. Oh my God. Exams right away. The male lead now understands why the wives of the 6 sects asked me to swear not to learn martial arts. If I fail, I will be the lowest god. They will openly kill me. No matter whose idea it is, it's good to have an exam at the beginning. Saves me from killing that despicable guy myself. A middle-aged woman with a harp came. Tianmo, the 5th elder of the demon sect, the head of the yin demon sect, Xiang, Yama said, this is the 5th elder of our religion, is in charge of the 1st stage exam. This exam is actually an effortless exam. If you are eliminated here, you will never be a lower-level samurai in your life. The male lead was curious to see why everyone in front is covering their ears. Yama said that Elder Wu is playing the lute to play music. You guys can't stand the sound of the pipa, but he will adjust it appropriately before playing. Don't worry. Maybe everyone will pass the exam by luck. Even without internal energy, we can hold on with perseverance. Is this still something humans can do? Let's rely on patience to resist the yin gong. When we are all ninjas, the old lady said, as long as you have the minimum internal energy, you can last a quarter of an hour. Let's start playing. The male lead looked at the stage. Is this the yin gong? He couldn't hold on at the beginning. You can hear it even with your ears covered. Soon, a large number of people fell down. Anxian thought it was acceptable, but their ears were burning. Elder Wu suddenly became wider. A female disciple under the stage clamped the rhythm. Elder Wu was happier. Everyone was struggling to hold on. Elder Wu looked at the last row. Why, he hasn't fallen down yet. At this time, the male lead was stunned. So many people have fallen, but I'm fine. Could it be that I avoided the evil? It's so tragic. Why am I fine? At this time, Silong said in his mind, during the pipa performance, there are strong high-frequency and low-frequency sound waves. It damages people's bodies in the sea. It activates the emergency defense mode. Swallow the sound wave. I said it was you who helped me block the sound. The murderous eyes on the stage stared at the male lead. This is the king of hell. Seeing Elder Wu's impatient performance, he thought the yin gong was much stronger than before. This level is for those with less than 20 years. Inner strength of an hermit. Maybe it's because of this bastard. I heard that he has no internal energy. Without using any internal energy techniques, he succeeded. Since I became the master of the demon sect, I've never seen such an interesting exam before. How long can this bastard last? Damn, is this an exam or a murder? The guy with number 3 on his chest? Why is the fifth elder playing so intensely? His expression is also hideous, as if he was angry.